Where should I invest my money? Which are the best mutual funds to invest? Hello and welcome to our channel 5-Minute Finance by ET Money. In today's video, we are going to give you 5 consistently performing equity mutual funds to help you make your investments in 2024. To give you a brief, we have taken out the best funds in 6 different categories: large cap, mid cap, small cap, tax saving or equity linked saving scheme, flexi cap and large and mid cap funds. These funds are suitable for your long-term goals. So you must have at least 7 years if you want to invest in them. Now, before I give out the names, I would like you to focus on consistently performing equity mutual funds. So what does that mean? Let's understand. We started with assigning the ET Money rank to each equity mutual fund in its respective category. Now, ET Money rankings are based on 2 factors: consistency of returns, which means the funds should have been among the top performers, should have done well consistently over the years. And the second factor is protection from volatility, which means how consistently the fund has been among the least volatile funds in its category over the years. Basically, the purpose was to find out how consistently a fund has performed well while also ensuring protection against volatility. So a fund with the most consistent returns and most consistent protection from volatility over the years got the top rank. Next, we examined the monthly ET Money rank of the mutual fund schemes and categorized them based on their quartile rankings. Now, we did this exercise for 11 months in 2023. Then we refined our selection by focusing on funds that consistently maintained their position in quartile 1 over the maximum number of months. Quartile 1 means top 25% of performers. So these multiple layers of filters helped us find out the consistently performing equity mutual funds. Now let's look at the best funds. We'll start with the large cap category. Canada Robeco Blue Chip Equity Fund holds assets worth 10,182 crore rupees. It has got an amazing 4 out of 5 star rating for consistency of returns and 4.5 star rating for protection against volatility. Now, this fund has grown by a CAGR of 14.97% since its launch. And if you had invested 1 lakh in this fund, your money would have more than doubled in just 5 years to 2,19,000 rupees today. And an SIP of 10,000 rupees started 5 years ago would have given you a corpus worth 9,19,000 today. If you want more details on this fund or any other fund of your choice, you can go to the ET Money app and search with that fund's name. You'll be directed to that fund's report card. Now, ET Money Fund report card gives you a 360-degree analysis of the fund, which helps you compare between schemes and make better investment choices. Coming to large cap funds. Now, large cap funds invest in the biggest 100 companies of the country, which are far more stable than the mid and small cap companies. They are ideal for investors who want to go for equity funds but are not comfortable with too much risk of mid caps and small caps. Next, we move to the mid cap category. The second largest fund in the mid cap category, Kotak Emerging Equity Fund, manages assets worth 33,700 crores. It has got a 4-star rating for consistency of returns and 4.5 stars for protection against volatility. It has given 20.8% return since its launch. So if you had invested 1 lakh in this fund 5 years ago, your money would have more than doubled to 2,82,000 today. And an SIP of 10,000 rupees started 5 years ago would have given you a corpus worth 11,46,000 today. Now, mid-cap funds invest in the companies which rank 101 to 250 in terms of their market capitalization. So they invest in mid-sized companies. While these funds tend to generate higher returns in the long term, they carry higher risk as well. So mind your risk appetite before investing in them. Next is the small cap fund. Well, let me make one thing very clear here. Small cap funds are like a wild roller coaster in the investing world, and they are not the best choice for beginners. Only hop on that ride if you are really comfortable with taking big risks. Now, with a 4-star rating for returns consistency and 4.5-star rating for protection from volatility, Kotak Small Cap Fund becomes one of the top performers in the small cap category. It has given 21.02% return since inception. So which means if you had invested 1 lakh rupees in Kotak Small Cap Fund 5 years ago, it would have more than tripled your money to 3,29,000 today. Amazing, no? And a 10,000 rupees SIP would have grown to a massive 12,76,000 rupees. Next, we have Flexi Cap Fund. So Flexi Cap funds can invest across market caps, be it large cap, mid cap or small cap companies at the discretion of the fund manager. So the best performing Flexi Cap fund is Parag Parikh Flexi Cap Fund, which is the biggest fund in the category with assets of little over 44,000 crore rupees. It holds an amazing rating of 4.5 stars for consistency of returns and 5 out of 5 stars for protection against volatility. It has given 19.97% return since inception. And if you had invested 1 lakh in it 5 years ago, it would have become 2.77 lakh, and a 10,000 rupees SIP for 5 years would have grown to 10,84,000 rupees. Now, just like Flexi Cap funds, there are tax saving funds or equity linked saving schemes, ELSS funds, which can also invest across market caps. However, as their name suggests, they come with tax benefits and a 3-year lock-in period. So if you are looking at saving taxes along with wealth creation, you may invest in the ELSS fund. Bank of India Tax Advantage, which has given 18.53% return since launch. So 1 lakh invested 5 years ago in the Bank of India Tax Advantage would have become 2.43 lakh in 5 years. And a 10,000 SIP would have given you 10,85,000 rupees in 5 years in this fund. Moving to the last category for today, large and mid cap fund. Now, large and mid cap funds invest at least 35% each in large as well as mid cap stocks. This category is for those whose risk appetite is neither as conservative to go for large cap funds nor too aggressive to go for pure mid cap stocks. So with a consistency of return rating of 4 stars and 4.5 star rating for protection from volatility, SBI Large and Mid Cap Fund becomes one of the top performers in this space. It is the third biggest fund in this category and manages assets worth 15,649 crores. It has grown by a CAGR of 17.28% since inception. And if you had invested 1 lakh in this fund 5 years ago, it would have become 2,32,000 rupees, and an SIP of 10,000 every month for 5 years would have given you a corpus of 10,24,000. So what are you waiting for? Go to the ET Money app and begin your financial journey today itself. ET Money allows you to invest in mutual funds at 0% commissions for absolutely free. Also, we'll be doing a series of best mutual fund videos in all the popular equity fund categories. So stay tuned and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any video. Also, please share this video with your friends and colleagues who are looking for some guidance on the consistent top performing funds to start their investments.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.